warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dea Amelia Artikasari with class study number is 35. Okay, I want to presentation my material. The title is Nouns and Their Types. The first is I want to presentation about what is a noun. A noun is simply a word that we use to name a person, place, thing, or idea. For example, is teacher. It's a noun because it refers to someone's profession. And school. School is also a noun because it's a place. Even abstract things like happiness are nouns. The Cambridge and Oxford dictionaries also say the same thing. Basically, a noun is a word that shows the name of something. And then common nouns versus proper nouns. Now, let's between two types of nouns that are often used, common nouns and proper nouns. Common nouns are general nouns. Example include city, book, or dog, all of which are very general and non-specific. Because they're not specific, there's no need to capitalize them unless they're at the beginning of sentence. Proper nouns, on the other hand, are more specific. For example, not just city, but Jakarta, not just singer, but Taylor Swift. Because it's a specific name, we should always capitalize it. An easy example like I live in a city, that is a common. And then I live in Jakarta, that is specific. And then uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are nouns that can be counted. For example, like apple, book, chair, we can say one apple, two apples, and so on. You can use numbers, and if there's more than one, just say or s. And then uncountable nouns is cannot be counted one by one. There are usually liquids, ingredients, or abstract things. For example, is water, sugar, or information. We cannot say one sugar or two waters. We use auxiliary word like some a little, or units like a glass or of water, a piece of advice. And then after that is concert versus abstract nouns. Concert nouns are nouns that we can feel directly. We can see, touch, hear, smell, or taste. Example include dog, table, and music. Whereas abstract nouns can only be felt using feelings, not the 5 sentences like love, happiness, freedom. We know how it feels, but we cannot hold it or see its shape. And then singular and plural nouns. Nouns can also be singular or plural. If it's just one, we say dog, book, baby. But if there's more than one, just adds or es. Dogs, like dogs, books, and books. There are also special rules. The first one is if the word ends in W in Y, after a dead letter, change it to EES, IES, and baby like babies. But if there's are vowel before the Y, just adds, like boy to boys. And there are also irregular forms, like man to men, child to children. And then possessive nouns. Uh, Possessive nouns is ownership. If we want to say something belongs to someone, we added an s behind it. For example, John's book means John's book. If the noun is plural and already ends in s, just added an apostrophe, students' homework. But if the plural doesn't have s, just keep the s, like children's toys. Okay, and the last is collective nouns. Collective nouns is a word that represent a group, such a team, family, herd, or a bunch. Even though there are many of them, these words are usually considered one unit. For example, the team is winning because it means the whole team. But sometimes it can also be considered plural if we focus on the people in it. For example, the team are wearing different uniforms. Okay, that's all for me. And the last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.